This internet generation is fucked. I think anybody with a brain understands that, but I don't think most people understand exactly how fucked it is, because they live in this digital false reality. They're completely inside the matrix, forgetting that there's a real world out there. The world I grew up in, I was very respectful to everybody I ever spoke to. The reason I was respectful is because I didn't want to fight. Not because I was scared I would lose. Certainly there'd be some fights harder than others, but also I just didn't want to have to fight all the time. It's exactly my luck. I'm the kind of guy who gets in an argument with some guy, we end up having to have a fight, I hit him, and he dies. That's how he'd get me back. Not because he can't beat me, of course, but he'd get me back by dying. Like, bro, I only hit you once, wake up. No, he's dead, murdered. All because we argued over some dumb shit. So I try my best not to fight anybody, because I understand how easy it is to kill someone. It is not hard to catch someone with a good shot and then die. It really isn't, and most people cannot fight at all. So I try my very best to go through life peacefully. I don't want to catch a murder charge. I don't want to have to fight all the time, which is why when I talk to people, I try to be respectful. I understand that if you disrespect people in the real world, there's a chance it becomes violent. But these kids on the internet don't understand that at all. Every time I dip my toe into the cesspit, which is the generation below mine, I realize they're a bunch of disrespectful, arrogant idiots constantly running their mouths on the internet. And none of them have any genuine real-world experience of anything. Clowns. I don't know these people, and I couldn't give less of a fuck. So I did this thing, I'm on Pudgy 8, and N3ON comes on. Starts running his mouth. Hey, fuck you, bitch, hey, fuck you, bitch. Dude is like 75 pounds dripping wet. I could pick him up by his neck with one hand. He knows it, I know it, but it's the internet. So he's just running his mouth. I grew up in a world where you don't disrespect people you couldn't fight. Even on the internet, I wouldn't do it because I'd feel bad in my heart. I wouldn't disrespect a man on the internet unless I was prepared to see him in real life and beat the shit out of him. If I disrespect you on the internet, if I see you, it's on sight. Fuck you. Old fashioned. Then, it's been about a week has passed, a video has now appeared of him getting bullied. That's nothing to do with me. I guess he just runs his mouth too much to too many people.
Hey, look whose shoes we got. Got his ass lacking. Come on, bro. Got his ass lacking. Hey, what size y'all want? Look at his shirt. Ripped all type of stuff, boy. You know not to come around here talking like that. Hey, oh, we on his ass. Come on, bro. Take his glasses off. How much they gonna sell for? Come on, bro. YouTube money, we taking all of that. Hey, and we keeping your phone, boy. We taking the video right on your phone.
You a bitch, right? I'm not playing with you.
I'm a bitch. Yeah, you a fucking bitch. Come on, bro.
So he's gone from the digital world running his mouth like a tough guy to the real world. And you can see the video of what happens when he encounters the realities of the masculine essence outside of the matrix. Because the reality of the masculine experience is you need to be capable of violence. Now what happened to N3ON, saw on the internet, does not surprise me at all. Does he deserve it? Probably. But it still made me a bit sad, because I don't like bullying. I don't like bullying at all, and I know that someone like him is going to be genuinely traumatically affected by it. And he's going to be bullied for it, not just because of what happened, but they're never going to let him forget it, ever. And I feel bad for him. So, I'm actually extending an olive branch to N3ON. If you want to talk about it, if you want to fly here, if you want to learn to train, if you want me to tell you how to deal with this, if you want me to tell you the best way you can bounce back from this and become the best version of yourself, talk to you with him. The man who you called names, the man who you called a bitch and told me you fucked me up, all this garbage, I will actually help you feel better about the situation, because I know that you're probably very afraid right now. And I know that also everyone's mocking you on the internet and you probably don't feel very good about yourself. The last thing you need to be doing is something stupid. And most men, especially men with weak bodies, are a lot weaker mentally than you believe. There are two kinds of people in the world. People who learn from their own mistakes, which means they have to make a bunch of mistakes in their lives and then try and recover from them. And people who learn from other people's mistakes. They're the smarter ones. People who look at a situation and go, you know what? Isn't it ironic that this N3ON ran his mouth about being a tough guy to talk to you, and a week later this happened? Isn't that ironic? There's people who are smart enough to sit there and go, God doesn't like it when you talk shit and lie. And learn from other people's mistakes. So they don't have to ever go through the same scenario. For everyone at home, I hope you're the second. I hope you're the latter of the two choices, because if you're the first, you're gonna end up like him. And I also hope everybody at home understands that the internet is great, but the world is real, and people do exist, and you need to be very, very careful who you disrespect.